It's kind of hard when you're chronically ill and you know you need to exercise to help your chronic conditions, but those chronic conditions make exercising either painful or just ridiculously difficult. On our adventure.
Oh, you got freezing cold here.
Good Friday morning, everyone. As you may be able to tell, I just changed my port needle to a new one because it was time for the weekly change, and I'm gonna be honest, I am exhausted already, and it's only like 11 a.m. I think I was talking about this in the vlog where I dropped my phone in the toilet. Every morning I wake up and there's already so many things I have to do just to care for my malfunctioning body because of all these chronic illnesses. I mean, the first thing when I open my eyes, I have to evaluate how tired am I, how much pain am I in, what's hurting, how nauseous am I, what kind of a day is this gonna be? And from there I can start making plans and do the other things like flush my feeding tube, clean my feeding tube, situate my feeding tube bag, my nutrition, the pump, take care of whatever port stuff I gotta do, check my blood sugar, sort out pills, take pills, breathing treatments, regular inhalers, and then, you know, normal people stuff, wash your face, brush your teeth, brush your hair, take care of Harlow, of course, and then come downstairs. And today I've got to hook up to my infusion as well. And you know what? Today I am tired. I already need a nap. So I'm gonna hook up to my infusion for today, and I think I'm gonna take that nap. Okay, I am hooked up to 1 and 2. Ta-da! So yes, I am tired this morning, and that's okay. Everybody gets tired. I just have to deal with it a little bit more because I'm fighting a body that's constantly working against me, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do what I need to do, rest, take a nap, and then after that, I'm gonna try and conquer the 2 goals I had for today. 2 realistic goals I set for myself. One is I wanted to start my exercises again because I got cleared to work out yesterday, and I can't exercise vigorously. That's not safe for my body, 1. And 2, I'm very exercise intolerant due to my POTS. I will actually faint if I do too much activity because of that. But I do supine, meaning laying down exercises to tone my muscles, and I can start that again, which is awesome. And 2, I had a goal to do some training drills with Harlow. We usually do them every day, but yesterday we were just so busy I didn't get a chance. So I'm gonna do some resting, and then I'm gonna try and conquer those 2 goals. I am rested. I'm feeling better, thankfully. So I'm gonna start with my mini workout here. So I haven't exercised in quite a while. For the longest time before I got my feeding tube, I was severely malnourished and too weak to even think about exercising. And then 3 weeks post-op, my doctors just didn't want me to push it and didn't want me to exercise, having just gone through surgery because of my delayed healing with my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. They were just like, don't push it. But at my appointment yesterday, I got cleared to work out again. And you know, I have like a weight ball that's 5 pounds. I have ankle weights that I used to use, but since it's my first day doing it in a while, I'm just gonna take it easy and just use my own body weight as a resistance and not push myself too much. So let's do it. Harlow, move. Give me the ball. Go away. You are not letting me do this. Ooh, those crunches. Yeah, that hurts my feeding too. Can you tell? I think I'll stop there with the crunches. Really? Boop, boop. Harlow, what? There you go. Punch out. Move. Good. There you go. There you go. Good. Well, besides the interruptions from yours truly, the exercises went pretty well. The ab exercises, the crunches, hurt my feeding tube site more than I thought it would, so I didn't do much of those, but you know, I did leg lifts and I did some strengthening exercises for the muscles around my hips to hopefully help with the hip subluxations I've been having, which are partial dislocations from my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I do have chronic joint pain from my EDS, and exercising does exacerbate that, but it's more finding a balance between the pain and what's good for me, because exercising and strengthening the muscles around the joints in a good manner, like with the safest and best exercises, is good for my EDS, because strengthening the muscles around the joints helps with joint stability, and exercise is also good for my POTS, but at the same time, it also makes my POTS worse. Like right now, I'm super dizzy from my POTS, and my POTS is not happy. But these exercises were chosen for me specifically by my doctor and my physical therapist back when I was doing PT for my POTS and EDS. And I'm sure some exercise gurus who are watching are gonna be like, oh, you should do it this way to get better results, or like this. Sorry, I'm not an exercise guru. I'm just trying to replicate it as best I can from how my PT and doctor want me to be doing these things. But yeah, it's kind of hard when you're and you know you need to exercise to help your chronic conditions, but those chronic conditions make exercising either painful or just ridiculously difficult. So it's kind of all about just finding the right balance, and that's what I try to do, and what I can do is going to be different from what somebody else can do. It's all just very individual. Oh man, I carefully made my way over to the couch, just really dizzy, feeling the repercussions from doing the workout. But even with repercussions, I know it's good for my body, and I'm proud of myself for getting it done. The dizziness from my POTS should dissipate, especially since I'm infusing. I just gotta give it time, let my body rest. Got my blanket, and I'm gonna do just that. So I fell asleep again and took a nap after I exercised, and my infusion pump woke me off because it was beeping saying the first infusion bag was complete. Here it is, all drained of itself. And then here's all the trash from using the little vials to mix the next bag into a banana bag with extra vitamins and nutrients. And I put another can of nutrition into my feeding tube bag, and now I'm all good. I'm not as dizzy anymore from the exercising that exacerbated my POTS, because these infusions help a lot. I mean, they don't fix everything, but it's been the best treatment for my POTS so far. Of course, resting helped, and now I'm all set. I'm gonna grab myself a little snack, and then I'm gonna do some training with Harlow. Got some ranch, some carrots, and half a sandwich. I put some cucumbers in it this time, so I think it's gonna be extra tasty. Didn't it? Thanks, Har. So that last one we did is what I call figure 8. It's a new one that I've been doing with Harlow to help her get more body awareness, and she's getting really good at it. If you want to learn how to teach your dog some of those things, I have a training tutorial playlist on my channel. And training a service dog is continuous. Yes, it generally takes about 2 years for them to get past their in training phase, but there's always going to be upkeep with established skills and task work. And as the nature of my disabilities change, Harlow may add new skills to her repertoire to keep up with how she can help me. So you're always going to be training your service dog once you have them. It never stops. You have to keep up with what they already know to keep them sharp. And that's why Harlow and I practice these things every single day. I got my home health delivery of all my feeding tube supplies. Most of this is my formula, my nutrition. What do you think, Harlow? It's a lot of boxes that I cannot take up the stairs because they're heavy, so just gonna wait till Judd gets home. Judd should be home in about an hour to help me with all the boxes by the door, and today was a really good day. I accomplished both of my goals, and I am so thrilled that I've been cleared to start exercising again. I mean, Working out is difficult for me. I have chronic pain, joint problems, fatigue, dizziness, all of these factors that make it really difficult for me to exercise. But at the same time, exercising can help with my symptoms. Now, that's not to say that exercising will fix my chronic illnesses. That's not true at all. And in fact, with the way POTS and EDS and all my other chronic conditions and how they specifically present in me, my doctors have estimated that exercising won't even make a huge impact on my health. It won't improve me drastically no matter how much I exercise or what I do for exercise. But it can potentially improve my symptoms somewhat. And to me, that's a good enough reason to do my best and exercise what I can safely, and finding that good balance between exacerbating my symptoms in the moment but helping me in the long run. Because although exercising in the moment makes my POTS aggravated, it helps with muscle tone, which helps with blood circulation, which is the main issue with POTS. My autonomic nervous system can't regulate blood flow. Although exercising in the moment hurts my joints for my EDS, the buildup of the muscle around my joints helps with joint stability in the long run. So the pros and cons you gotta weigh. You just gotta find that good balance. Some days I know I won't be able to exercise because my symptoms will be so bad, and that's okay. Chronic illness, some days are better than others. Other days, I'll be able to do more exercises, and that'll be great. But I always have to be safe, listen to my doctors, listen to my body, find that balance, and just do the best I can. I also really enjoy working out. Something y'all may not know about me is for many years I actually did martial arts, and I was doing martial arts 6 days a week. I was an instructor for Taekwondo. I reached my 3rd degree black belt, and then I started to become chronically ill around age 15 or 16. Joint problems that we did not know was EDS at the time, fainting that we didn't know was POTS at the time, narcolepsy, epilepsy, all these diagnoses started piling on, and because I became so sick and symptomatic, I had to stop martial arts and pretty much stop my activity level, and that was really difficult for me. It's a passion of mine that I miss a lot, and I can't go back to it, at least not right now, but who knows, maybe in the future I'll be able to go back to martial arts. It's really not good for my joints because of my EDS, so maybe not, but you never know, you know? You never know. Anyways, I'm just really happy I've been cleared to start my exercises again, and I'll continue to do them as best as I can. Look who's home!
I am.
And I'm putting him in the vlog.
Yeah, and I gotta leave in 11 hours.
He's gonna go back to work, and then he's gotta go to work again, but then you're off. And I stole his shirt tonight. Oh, I stole all your shirts for tonight.
Well, you're not even Florida. Like, you're not a Floridian.
It says flow grown, like
for Florida natives.
I'm not
like
a Florida
me.
native.
I'm
Did
okay.
y'all know I was born in London?
Did you know I was born in Florida?
And I was gonna use this shirt tonight.
This is my favorite shirt. I don't care
I
about
didn't
that
take
shirt.
it. Well, anyways, Judd is here. He's gonna say goodnight. We're gonna say goodnight.
Good night.
You weirdo.
You should say good night.
And that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on our adventure.